dear and birds from TV viewers, this is our weekly program for the week 8th of October until 15th of October. Israeli occupation forces continued the massacres against the Palestinian people with the help of imperialism. After the Operation Al-Aqsa Flood that launched by the Great Palestinian Resistance against the occupation territories, Israel started to shoot the civilian people. Israel, which has carried out many massacres, including children's hospitals, is also forcing the Palestinian people in Gaza to deport. Food, electricity, water, and etc. vital sources were cut. While Israel is committing these massacres, this genocide, the European Union, Ukraine, and etc., all imperialist and collaborator institutions and states support for the massacres. In addition, by sending warships to the region, the arch-killer imperialist USA is the main power behind the approves the massacres, is showing the whole world that imperialism is responsible for all bloodshed in the world. Imperialism is responsible for all the blood of the floods in the world. International people must stand by Palestine against Zionism and imperialism. Stand by resistance of Palestinian people against disinformation of imperialist media. Germany and France banned the solidarity to Palestine. German imperialism banned Samidun, Palestinian prisoners network. Imperialism is in every sphere of life. It has declared war against the Palestinian people and against the Palestinian solidarity. Internationalism is the antidote to imperialism. We will defeat these attacks with international solidarity. Germany and France banned the solidarity to Palestine. German imperialism banned inside the parliament the Samidun Palestinian Prisoner Solidarity Network. The only support of imperialism is not limited to creating resources for Israeli massacres in the region. It is also want to destroy the people's solidarity for Palestine in every field. While in Germany all protests in solidarity with Palestine are banned on the pretext of disturbing public safety, it is also banned the activities of Samidun Palestinian Prisoner Solidarity Network. Another ban came also from French imperialism. Despite the ban imposed by France, thousands of people gathered in the Republic Square for Palestine. The police attacked thousands of people gathered for the Palestinian people. Repression of Austrian state against the Palestinian Solidarity movement. For several days after the offensive of Palestinian resistance, the system media and political elite in Austria proclaimed total solidarity with Israel, and in the social media a total anti-Palestinian climate was created by defamation of Palestinian voices against occupation. The demonstrations that were held about the Palestinian cause was banned from Austrian authorities. Even these bans, the people gathered in the streets, thousands of people gathered in the streets, with the Palestinian flags, shouting loudly slogans, "Free, Free Palestine," and also Arabic slogans in favor of their occupied land. Many also other nations except of Palestinians went there to show the solidarity to the Palestinian cause. Demonstrations in support of Palestine around the world. Despite all the attacks of imperialism, the peoples of all over the world organized protests in solidarity with Palestine and all over the world. From the Middle East to different European cities, people are showing their support for the Palestinian struggle for freedom. More than 5,000 people took part in a demonstration in Athens, while more than 1,000 took part in march in Vienna. Separate protests were organized in Rotterdam and Den Haag in the Netherlands. Japan, Iraq, Afghanistan, Syria, Lebanon, Yemen, and many other countries. We must build greater solidarity to break the blockade of Palestine. Internationalism is the only safe harbor of the peoples. AKP fascism in Turkey make operation against Revolutionary Lawyers Political Prisoners Association. The operations against revolutionaries continue in Turkey. Many people, including the people's lawyers, the progressive lawyers, the families of the prisoners Tayyat, were detained in Istanbul and Ankara. In addition to the families members, also members of Group Yorum were detained. House of Ayten Öztürk, victim of torture for 6 months, was raided also when Ayten was on the hospital for surgery. The cemevi in Küçükarmutlu was raided with Special Operations Police and the place of worship was done. Also many people who was in the earthquake area in Hatay for help arrested. Many people are still detained. Imperialism with its collaborators is trying to destroy all forces of opposition to itself and all over the world continue its offensive. Hunger strike resistance continue in Turkey against the isolation new type prisons SRY and also in Germany against the Imperial Law 129. Hunger strike resistance against new isolation type prison SRY is continuing inside the Turkish prison from revolutionary prisoner Hüseyin Karaoğlan. Also, the hunger strike resistance continue in Germany against the 129A terror law of German imperialism by Deniz Haydaroğlu, Ilgin Güler and Sevil Sevimli Güler. They continue the hunger strike for liberation of Group Yorum member, prisoner with cancer İhsan Tipelik, the revolutionary journalist Özgül Emre and the anti-fascist Serkan Küpeli. The hunger strike resistance is continuing in front of Ministry of Justice in Berlin, and we call all the people to join the solidarity for the hunger strike. Dear Antibirds Front TV viewers, this is our weekly program for the week 8th of October until 15th of October. Don't forget us to follow us in our social media, in our Telegram, Twitter, Facebook, in our YouTube channel. Because follow Antibirds Front TV means that you are following the voice of the people of the world. Follow us against the disinformation of imperialism. Thank you very much. See you in the next program.